So guys, another part of the leak here included, of course, the F-15C Golden Eagle. So what is the Golden Eagle? Everybody's talking about it, but what does it actually bring to the table over here? It is a pretty interesting vehicle, but is it the same as the MSIP-2? Well, let's talk quickly about it. I don't want to waste too much of your time. It's not going to be as interesting as you might think, but it is pretty good. So the first thing that you have to understand is that we have this, the F-15C MSIP-2, right? Basically, the Golden Eagle will be an upgrade over this model, okay? Of course, Gaijin will add as a new vehicle, but basically we have it as, in real life, as basically an evolution of this existing F-15, okay? So the main thing that you're going to see in that vehicle is the addition of the APG-63 V3. So here we have the V1. In that one, it will be the V3. What does the V3 bring? Well, the electronic scanning array, right? An actively electronic scanning array radar, right? Which is the IASA radar. Yes, this will be the main upgrade that this thing has. A better radar, okay? It will be much better than what it is this one, and it makes sense that they are actually doing this because, let's be honest, up to when we have the 5th generations, there isn't a lot of things that can be added here beyond modifications of vehicles that we already have. So in the US, I mean, we can have the EX afterwards, you know, with the Strike Eagle. We can have more modern F-16s. And we can have more modern F-15s, more modern F-18s. So you will see that up to the 5th generations come, like when they would come, right? We kind of only have the option of having more modern versions of the vehicles that are already here. F-15s, F-18s, F-16s, that's going to be it. And one of them is apparently coming. So this is what the Golden Eagle will be pretty much. An F-15 that it's upgraded. So like I said, the main upgrade over here will be the radar. Of course, it will have the JHMCS, right? The better, more modern helmet. I don't know if this thing already has it, but basically you will have a more modern helmet that you can use here. Also, you will have the Link 16 data link. That's something that it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, you will have a helmet, obviously. Of course, there are some updates on the cockpit, if I'm not mistaken, as well. You know, the way the displays are and everything, a little bit more modernized. That obviously these are very old system, if you will. You can have the sniper or lantern pods. You can have, you know, an electronic pass, like it's basically like a new electronic warfare suit that will combine every single sensor. Basically has sensor fusion, right? Not that this thing doesn't have it, but it is much better. I mean, this thing even has it, but come on, let's try to lock it up a target over here. You see that it's just considered a jet, for example. So the NCTR will be better, for example. But also, guys, apparently it is integrated with a new, you know, defense system with the RWR and stuff. I don't know if it is a MOS. I couldn't confirm it. But if you know, let me know in the comments. Another thing is that, obviously, it would carry better missiles in the game, right? So it would be able to carry the AIM-120C5 instead of the A's that we use here in the CMSIP, right? And the last thing is a very interesting one. So, of course, here is just how it would kind of look like. Exactly the same, you know? But a major thing that they actually added for this is, like, for example, this thing. This is the Legion pod. And together with the new systems over here, it can be used as an IRST. Yes, an IRST on an F-15. And it doesn't mess with where you're carrying the missiles, right? So, yeah, we might be able to do that. I don't know if they're going to add it, but with this pod and other pods, even technically, with the sniper, technically, it could be done as well. But yeah, you will see some of these pods being used as an IRST as well, if they wanted to, okay? Of course, other changes include maybe the addition of more missiles under the wings over here as well. So overall, that's it, okay? So I'll wrap up. It's that it's going to be the same good old F-15C MSIP-2, exactly the same, with an IASA radar, an improvement on the cockpit if you play simulators, maybe IRST, new missiles for sure, and that's kind of it, okay? I don't see anything else that it's too big being added to this. maybe a modernized helmet, maybe some other little things here and there, ground capability stuff, air to ground capability and stuff. But that's what you should expect from it, okay? The Golden Eagle name comes from basically being just a very good F-15, right? So it's the Golden Boy, right? The Golden Eagle. One thing that I have to mention is that sometimes this is also called the 2040C program, okay? The F-15C 2040C, right? The Golden Eagle is basically an unofficial name, so that's why you don't see it as much on the internet, right? But yeah. So this is the Golden Eagle, guys. This is going to be the most advanced F-15 that we have in the game right now. It is going to be very interesting, but don't expect anything too breathtaking. I still believe that this will be the best Eagle, even better than the F-15E, because although the F-15E can already have like the majority of the benefits of having the better missiles, the better radar, and the better even engines than the F-15C that we have in the game, this one, although it doesn't have, I don't think, any upgrades to the engines, it has such a wonderful upgrade to the radar and the missiles probably as well, that with the lightweightness of it, it will probably be the best turning F-15, like in top tier compared to the F-15E, right? So it might not climb as much as the E and stuff, but it will be up there. And for sure, on the very least, a 14.0 vehicle. I would assume that they might add some things here and there so that it will be able to be 14.3, but I don't know, okay? So, yeah, amazing aircraft, it really is, but nothing too crazy from what we already know. So this is the Golden Eagle. What should you expect from it? See you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye, guys. See you.